we've got to get a sizable person that can operate with you on the same basis that in theory a Hatcher and Salinger worked, but you can have seniority and you can have title and you can have the position, but he has got to also have some strength and some ability to supplement what you have, because we've got to have that. And that's what we got to do here in this press office. And we've got to kind of divide the week where we don't have these breakdowns and where we don't leave the impression that we slept in our clothes the night before, or we can't catch up with a train, we're having trouble moving and playing and so forth. And we've really, if I've got to give you more information, spend more time with you, I'm prepared to do it because I really want to work. But I want a real organizational chart and clean out dead wood and not have people just because they happen to be on the payroll, and not have anybody we don't need, but have some real strong people that are imaginative enough to deal with the De Gaulle press-wise, and to deal with the Earhart press-wise and the Russians press-wise, my own image and my own Congress, and have somebody that they really feel not only knows what's going on, but is in the inner circle and is looked up to and respected and trusted and admired. Now, I have all those feelings towards you, but we've got to put them together better, and you've got to put some better people on your team. If you don't, I've got to form a new team.
Somebody is overlooking a very obvious fact here, which is that regardless of all the crap they toss around.
Well, I'll tell you what's happened there. I'll tell you what's happened there. Their theory of that, which they pretty well sold America on, because we were in a vacuum and we did nothing about it, was that it was not Johnson's popularity or any efficiency on his part, because neither really exists. It was the hate and fear of Goldwater. Now, the liberal Republicans have sold that, and the Kennedy people have sold that, and the country has bought that. And I do not think that is the basic reason. I think it has something to do with the Republicans. But I think the basic reason that we did is the first 90 days that we convinced them that we would try to be president of all the people, and a good many business people went along on that theory, and they thought we were responsible, and so forth. I think that's been your image that you've given of me from the time I was Senate leader. Now, I think, though, that they have moved in and they have sold that picture, and that we've got to be watched and we're corrupt and we have weaknesses, we're too close to our friends, and the Walter Jenkins thing has hurt us substantially. That care what you say, it's hurt us with the staff, and every one of them are taking vacations, and every one of them are getting independent as hell. We've got to stay away from these cocktail parties that destroyed him. He'd never been hurt if he hadn't gone there and got too many drinks that night. Just got to stay away from the lobbyists and the folks that shove us, and we just got to give up our social life pretty well outside of an intimate thing every day or two with some different correspondence. But they're laying for us, and they're following us, and they're tapping our phones, and they're tapping McNamara's. He's caught 2 taps in the last month, and they're watching every move that we make. So we've got to shore up, and we've got to take the initiative in these things, and I couldn't get it done any other way, so I called Eddie Weisel, and I got him to have stories written saying that Johnson was popular, and he did carry on an effective campaign. He did have a good organization. He did have a record of accomplishment in the Congress. He did give confidence, and it wasn't just anti-Goldwater, it wasn't Johnson. He got it in all the Newstat papers, and then I got him to put it in the Hearst papers. And he got it in the Hearst papers, and he planted in some special things. And Life says they're going to do something on it. And that's what we've got to have one man doing here all the time, though, backgrounding and giving material of that kind, interpreting there, and suggesting things